Hidden gems of PlayStation 2. If you play or want to play some PS2 good games, you'll find some very interesting ones here. And I also did a top 100 games of PlayStation 2 of all time, so check it out later. Leave your like here and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you, let's go. Kuon, a unique survival horror game developed by the famous From Software. A player must choose a level in the start, which one will change the character you play with. Urban Reign, a multiplayer 3D beat 'em up with a lot of different fighting style and a very fun gameplay. Dark Cloud, a very fun and unique RPG game with a good combat system and mechanics like strategy and action games. Berserk Millennium Empire Arc, Chapter of the Holy Demon War, a fun game set in a chapter of the original saga, very good for those who likes the anime. Batman Begins, the Batman game that was released one day before of the film, and here you follow the same story of the film itself, with a good gameplay.
What are you supposed to be?
Red Dead Revolver. Some people don't know, but Red Dead Redemption wasn't the first Red Dead game. Despite it's a different experience in a level-based game, it's very interesting to play today.
One day this fine weapon will be yours. But for now, why don't you take my old pistol? Go on down to the river and practice while I give your mom her gifts.
Clock Tower 3, one of the first series of survival horror created. In this game, you're just a young girl, so you won't be able to fight. Just hide, flee, and solve the mysteries of the area.
Yesterday morning.
Huh?
She mentioned that she would not be coming back for some time.
What?
She was wrong. She won't be coming back at all.
Shadow Hearts Covenant. This is a very interesting JRPG, with a turn-based combat system and a very interesting story and plenty characters. God Hand. Play this fun third-person beat-em-up game, facing multiple enemies and with a lot of personality and quality. Rygar the Legendary Adventure. This is a very fun action and adventure game with a hack and slash gameplay very similar to God of War, but it was released even before. Extermination, one of the first survival horror games of PlayStation 2. The game takes place in Antarctica, an American research facility, and after some problems, you must reunite with your mates. Then the game begins. Gungrave, a unique third-person shooter with a fast-paced gameplay and a stylish character, and also an interesting visual style. Project Snowblind, a very good FPS game, and the cool thing about the game is the freedom to choose the way you want to approach your objectives and reach your goals. Tenchu, Wrath of the Heaven, a stealth action game. You can choose the character you want to play with, and the game has a great gameplay and story. It even reminds a little bit of Sekiro. The Suffering, survival horror that you can play in third person and also first person camera. You're a prisoner charged with a crime that the character claims to be innocent, and now you must face evil forces.
Inmate, back in your cell. Everything's under control.
Primal, that tells the story of Jennifer Tate, an orphan teenager who searches for her boyfriend in a dimension controlled by demons.
Your Lewis may have been brought here.
Lewis? Lewis here? You've got to help me find him.
Darkwatch, a very immersive and unique FPS game. You play as a vampire and must fight other vampires. The game has some very interesting environments, by the way. You must play. Sly Cooper, a fun stealth platforming game with a nice gameplay and stylish graphic style. And there is even Sly 2 and Sly 3 if you enjoy this one. Shadow of Rome, a third-person action game with some hack-and-slash mechanics. The game is set in old Rome, and it's loosely based on the assassination of Julius Caesar.
Why would Agrippa's father slay Caesar?
Urban Chaos is a first-person shooter. You play as a cop and you need to fight the chaos of the streets with different types of weapons.
Please hold positions until they arrive at your location.
Blood Will Tell, a faithful action game that in Japan you must face different types of enemies and insane boss fights.
Yakimaru, move with the left analog stick.
Red Faction, a very fun FPS game with a good story and gameplay, with multiple weapons and also vehicles.
To a room, time sharing your bunks. Conditions are barely livable, and the guards are everywhere.
Spartan Total Warrior, an insane game that takes place in the faithful Sparta, with amazing boss fights and hack-and-slash gameplay.
Catapult is ready. Look, there are siege engineers in their ranks. These engineers will try to smash the gate open.
The Thing, a forgotten but very interesting game, and yeah, it's inspired in the classic film, to explore and survive in the snow of this immersive horror game, with different characters and dangers. Gun, if you never played Red Dead Redemption and you want to play something the same style on PlayStation 2, that's the game, a great open world game set in the Old West.
Elk bed. I can smell them. Cracks are fresh. Come on.
Cold Fear, interesting survival horror game that's set in a great part of the game in a ship where you face other humans and also other types of creatures.
Okay, people, you know your assignments. Hanson, you've got main deck port side. Watch yourself.
Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Baldur's Gate got really famous after the 3, but this one is absolutely amazing in its time. You must play if you like RPGs. Klonoa 2, Lunatea's Veil, a charismatic and fun game, platforming features and also action and adventure. Beyond Good and Evil, a very fun and original third-person action adventure game, with a fun gameplay and nice graphics. By the way, the second game is announced, but maybe it was cancelled. I don't know, there's a long time already. Forbiden Siren, a peculiar survival horror. The player will explore with different characters a remote island in Japan. After a specific ritual, this place becomes a true mess. Those are the games that I got for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Click on the like, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments in the comments field. If you want to put another game that I didn't list here, you think that should be mentioned, that not many people know, but they're also very good, so just put in the comments, alright? Thank you so much for watching, don't forget to subscribe and see you soon.